I just got done meeting with a client. It's 10 a.m. in the morning, and I'm really thirsty because I haven't been drinking water. Part of this process is being realistic with your lifestyle, and my lifestyle is on the go, especially in the morning. So a lot of times I won't start my water intake right away because if I'm going to be in the car and having to meet with people, I don't want to be running to the bathroom every 5 minutes. So you have to be realistic with your life. There's no one size fits all. You have to just go with it and find out what works for you. So I'm really thirsty. I'm going to drink some water. Gonna make it happen. The birds are sound so pretty right now. I don't know if you can see them. Flying in the plumeria tree. It's really cool. This is a really pretty area right here. Very serene, very peaceful. There's the center. So right now it's lunchtime and I'm eating lunch and keeping track of my water. I'm staying up on my water. Are you staying up on your water? That's step number one. The reason I'm showing you part of my lunch is because I had someone ask me earlier what I eat on a daily basis and if I mess up and how I handle that. So the reason I'm doing these videos is to show you step 1 through step 1000. There's a lot of steps of my process. So this is letting you know part of what I'm eating. I'm not focusing so much on everything I eat. I'm not trying to eat 100% clean right now. Not trying to, I'm not counting my macro intake. I'm not tracking, basically what I'm doing right now is I'm tracking water. I'm trying not to have sugar or dairy. Peter's laughing right now because I'm about to show you that's not happening right now. So the way I eat in general is I don't have sugar. This is in general. It doesn't always happen. I don't have sugar and I don't have dairy. The reason is I have a semi-allergy to sugar and dairy. Most people can eat these things, and if it does their body any harm, it just goes to their hips and gives them curves. When it does my body harm, it comes out my face and I break out, which is not fun. So that's why I try not to eat sugar and dairy. Right now, I'm eating sugar and dairy. I'm going to show you. Oh, I don't think I can. Yeah. There. There. The most amazing strawberry tart with whipped cream. So that's what's happening right now. And I'm enjoying it because it was Father's Day yesterday and this is left over. So when things like this happen, I'm okay with it because I'm not, like I said, I'm not tracking what I'm eating. Not being specific right now. I'm starting small. I'm starting with water and getting in the gym. And I try to eat healthy, but if I have something like this, I don't feel bad because that's not my goal. That's not what I'm working on right now. I'm starting from the beginning. So if you have something that's not on your diet plan and you're enjoying it, then have fun, because if that's not what you're working on right now, enjoy it. We'll get there though. This won't be okay in a little bit, so I'm enjoying it now while I can. Peter's laughing at me. There he is right there. He's about to have some too. That's why he's excited. So anyway, enjoy. If you have something fun, enjoy it. Don't feel bad. That's kind of totally defeats the purpose. If you're going to eat it, you might as well enjoy it. Don't eat it and then hate yourself for it too. That doesn't make sense. We'll talk more about that later. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. It's really loud. I'm right next to a waterfall. But I wanted to check in and say that right now, it's, I don't know, 4:30, and I've had 7 cups of water, so I need to do 9 more, which I can do. I'll make it happen. We have to also remember this is real life. We're not just all sitting at home all day with free time, planning our next workout and meal. So one thing to keep in mind, sorry, I'm distracted. There's a waterfall right here. Right there. One thing to keep in mind is you're going to have to pee, and a lot. It just happens. It's just one of those things. If you weren't drinking that much before, you're going to notice it. You can't put that much in you and expect it not to go out somewhere. We do perspire, but if you think about it like an iron, if you keep putting water in the iron, water, it steams. We don't steam. So the water's going to come out somehow. So you're going to pee. Also, think of the water in your body, why we need so much, is like replacing your pond. Inside your body is 65 to 70% water. That's like a pond inside of you. And if you don't replace the water, it stays stagnant. You don't want a stagnant pond. So you need to move, get exercise, and you need to drink and constantly be flushing the water through you. So that's also why water is really important. Water also keeps you hydrated, which keeps your blood pressure down. When you don't have enough water, your blood gets thicker and it's harder for your heart to pump. Your heart has to work harder, so it's also more taxing on your heart. So being hydrated solves a lot of problems, even more than I've already talked about. It's very, very important. That's why it's step one. And also because it's the simplest to do. Anybody can do it anywhere at any time. Pretty much we always have access to water. Maybe you don't have time to work out, but you have access to water. So make it happen. Okay, so I'm about to go work out, and before I did, I wanted to let you know that a few other benefits of being well hydrated are you get tired if you're not hydrated enough. You can feel lethargic. You can also have kidney problems, and your body doesn't flush out the waste as easily if you're not hydrated enough, so that keeps the waste inside of you, the toxins. Water also helps flush out the toxins, which is really good. So basically, when I go right now to work out, I'm going to train chest and tris. So the whole point of me telling you my process is I'm giving you these extra little things to think about, telling you what I do right now, but that's not what I'm saying to focus on. If you want to work out and do other things and eat healthy, that's great, do it. But step one is just water. Just concentrate on hydration. Don't worry about how much or how little you work out, how many reps you do or don't do, how clean you're eating. Try and eat clean, try and work out, but step one is water. Once you get the water, the hydration down, then we'll take it to the next step. But just to let you know what I'm doing right now, as I said before, I'm trying to get into the gym 3 times a week. So today would be one, starting on Monday. I'm going to do chest and tris. So pretty much I'll do chest and tris. You should do back and bis, but I don't do back because I get a headache. I'm trying to train back really, really lightly because otherwise I'll get migraines if these muscles get really tight. So I'll do shoulders and bis on the same day, and then another leg day. And I'll do 3 days a week, and if I feel like doing more, I'll do maybe another leg day or another arm day. But really I'm just trying to get in the habit of getting in the gym. I'm not worrying about how much I lift or how many reps. I'm just trying to get my body trained that when I get home from work, I get ready, I go to the gym. It's not optional. I don't ask myself. If you ask yourself, bang, you're dead. It's not going to happen. You cannot ask yourself. It's not optional. Just like you don't ask yourself in the morning, do I feel like going to work? It's not a recipe for success. You're just going to be depressed. So when I get home from work, if I have a workout plan that day, I get dressed and I go. I don't ask myself because it's not optional, so I don't have a choice to ask myself. And if I ask myself, the answer is always no. I don't want to work out. I don't feel like it. I don't want to. I'd rather lay on my bed and look at Facebook or watch YouTube videos or do 1,000 other things. So I'm going to train chest and tris. Today I'm almost done with my fluids. I think I have 4 more cups to go, depending on how much I have in my water cup. And that's it for now. So again, to recap, we're focusing on water right now. The whole point of this is to just baby step you into the process. I don't personally like to drastically change my lifestyle overnight to fit something to try and be healthy or look a certain way. I like to make lifestyle changes, which is why I'm starting slow. I know it sounds probably pointless and redundant, or why is she talking about water so much, but it really, if you follow the process and you just let yourself gently ease into it, I promise it will be way less painful. Go ahead and find a workout program and jump right in. If you're feeling motivated, good for you. That's awesome. I am not that brave all the time. I like to stick with things. And if I stretch my rubber band too tight, it's going to snap back. So I like to just stretch it gently so that it doesn't snap back. which is my motivation, basically. But anyway, so I'm going to go train. The gym's really full, so I'm not going to vlog in there because people just get annoyed. But basically when I do chest, I'll just do bench presses, bench press incline, bench press decline with dumbbells or on the cables if the benches are full. And then triceps, I'll just do 2 tricep exercises. So 3 chest and 2 triceps. It's really simple. I prefer weight training over other methods of training. I enjoy yoga and running and hiking. Actually, I don't run. That's another story. But I don't feel like it gives me the results I want. So I will do those for fun, but I won't do those for what I consider training. And I won't, if I'm having a really tired day and I just don't feel like getting in the gym, then I'll go for a hike or do something fun or go swimming. But that's only if I just really don't have it in me to work out. Otherwise, those count as extracurricular, not work. This is work. Okay. So we just got done at the gym, and I wanted to bring up the point that the reason I trained chest and tris today is because if I do 2 days of arms back to back, or arms, shoulders, some combination, then sometimes my arms are still too sore to train again so soon, because a lot of times when I train chest, I lift really heavy and it gets sore. So that's why I like to break it up with a leg day in between, because then it gives me more recovery time and I can lift better. And also, I had a friend who was asking me about training problem areas, getting rid of excess fat, really is what that means. When you have a problem area, it either means you aren't toned enough, you don't have enough muscle, or you have more fat than you want. So if you have more fat than you want, that's a whole other conversation we'll get into in a minute, or not in a minute, but soon in the videos. I like to think about it this way. So I'm a financial advisor, and if you spend more money than you make, you go into debt and you have problems. It's the same thing with food and calories. If you eat more calories than your body can burn, your body stores them, and then you have problems and you don't like it. So if you have problem areas, maybe just start thinking about really what you're eating and your food. You don't need to change anything about it right now. You don't need to do that because we're starting with water, but just be mindful of what you eat and how that's affecting you. And if you are eating past when you're full, if you're really hungry, or if you're eating too many treats. So keep it in mind. Okay, so it's almost the end of the day and I'm 2 cups away from my 16 cup a day goal. How did you do today? Let me know. And I would love to know if you had to pee more. So in the comments below, write down if you had to pee more, and you don't have to go into detail. You can just say yes, and I'll know that I'm not alone. And if you didn't have to pee more, you probably didn't drink enough water. So, something to think about. So, right now, if you're following the process, I'm focusing on 16 cups of water a day. You should be focusing on at least 12. And I'm giving you little snapshots of what I do throughout the day. And other than that, we're just gently starting the process. So you have to check out this amazing rainbow. Isn't that gorgeous? Here in beautiful Oahu. We get these all the time. It never stops being amazing. Wow, so we just saw the other end of it. Here you go. There's the whole rainbow. Pretty cool.